What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to this week's episode. We are on episode 9, Niner Golf. Niner Tango Golf. That was horrible. I'm going to work on that. Anyway, we're on episode 9 of the Garage Goonz podcast. I am your host, as always, DJ Vega, and we got my co-host over here to my left.
I am J Panda.
And we are recording this week's episode late.
It's about to be, it's like 1:30 in the morning.
Yeah, it's like 1:30 in the morning right now, and I got to edit all this and get ready to upload it within like a couple hours. But, hey, it's going to be all right. Well, we keep on trucking it along. How was your week this week?
Crazy story for you at the end. Dude, this was wild. But it was good.
That's good.
It was all right. I just worked.
All right.
Gamed.
We are enjoying our last week off before we have to go back to
school.
Next week. Well, I'm not a student. I work for a school, but he's a college student and getting ready to finish up that last semester. Getting ready to graduate.
Get that bag.
Hell yeah! That way the bag will chase you, and you don't gotta chase the bag. I'm lying. We all gotta wake up and chase the bag. I'm sorry if I sound like shit. I'm still barely getting over strep or the flu or whatever the hell it was that I had. Because I'm gonna be honest, I didn't go to the doctor. I just got sick and I just thugged it out.
This dumbass is over here contaminating me. I'm about to catch whatever grimy thing he has going on in his body.
Yeah, whatever grimy thing I have going on in my body. But you know what I'm saying? I didn't go to the doctor. I didn't figure out what was wrong with me. I just assuming it was either strep or the flu. Don't do that. If you get sick and you gotta go to the doctor, go to the doctor. I don't know why I didn't go to the doctor. I have insurance, and it's damn good insurance too. I don't know. I
don't like going to the doctor.
I don't. Yeah,
like,
I don't like it.
When I tore my pec, when it bruised, I was like, you know what? It was just a solid hit. I was like, I'm not going to the doctor.
Yeah, but it wasn't until like fucking like a month later that it's still hurting.
I went to the doctor.
Yeah. So backstory, right? We were at the lake. I don't know if
we explained this in like
okay. So I think we explained this. I'll recap it real quick. Again, we went to the lake and he flew off the tube and lo and behold he tore his pec. This dude didn't go to the doctor to get x-rays on it until a month later. Like I'm talking about, this man is at work, full-fledged working, going to class. And I think we even at one point we had drill at some point, like in between that, before you went to the doctor. Anyway, this dude was like just full-fledged going at it, torn pec and all. He Cody Rhodes the shit out that thing.
I had asked my teacher. I was like, because he's a physical therapist. I was like, hey man, I was like, I hit my pec. It's been it's been 4 weeks. It should be fine. I told him what happened, like what was going on. He's like, you probably tore your bicep. I was like, that's no bueno. So I was like, maybe I should go to the doctor.
No bueno at all.
If I didn't ask him, dude, this thing is probably.
You'd probably just like be limp noodle with your arm at this point.
Dude, but it wasn't hurting though. Like it only hurt if I laid down. If I was like on my back and I raised my arm, that's the only time it hurt.
Yeah, it's like certain.
It was functional.
Yeah, certain things. Now you got the scar all up on his titty. Freaking, oh man, that's crazy. Wow, bro, you just thugged it out. Anyway, so yeah, if my voice cracks or anything like that throughout this episode, don't make fun of me in the comments because I'll come for you. Not really, but.
Anyways, what are you starting off with right now?
So to start off with, I'm going to go back to my would you rather question that I wanted you to research. Yes. I wanted you to research and I wanted you to, come to a good conclusion of your answer. So for anybody who's, of my age or around the same age, 27 years old, you grew up with the original Pokemon, with the badass theme song. I wanna be the very best. No one ever was. All right, we better stop before we get copyrighted. Anyway,
get on with it. Hurry up.
Yeah. Do you think you have a better chance in a one-on-one fight with a Hitmonchan or Hitmonlee? Hitmonchan. Thank you. If you would have said Hitmonlee, I would have called 911 right now to come pick you. We wouldn't even have finished this episode, to be quite honest with you. If there's anybody out there that would rather go like in a fight with a Hitmonlee Like, could you imagine just taking one of his kicks? And he has like those little claw talons on the end of his feet. Imagine you take one of those to the face and he pops out your eye. You're done. You're done.
I googled it because I was at work and I was like, dude, I didn't really watch Pokemon a lot, but I was like, I googled it. So Hitmonchan. I was like, all right, he's a boxer, and it was like he's on Mike Tyson's level. I was like, all right. I was like, and it was, you know how like all the Pokemon, like it had like a list of all like the fighters. It was like this dude's a wrestler, judo, whatever. And then number one, it went like from like I guess least strongest or whatever to like the most strongest. Number one was Hitmonlee, and he was like Muay Thai fighter. That's all I read. That's all it took. I'm not fighting this dude.
Yeah, no. If you want to get into a fight with him, be my guest. Have fun in the other world. I'm gonna stay down because at least with Hitmo, fuck. I was about to say Hitmo.
Go with Chan and Lee.
I was about to say Lee. I know they're so close together. It's like, but at least with a Hitmonchan, I at least somewhat of a Hitmo chance.
Dude, but Lee, I was reading like the description of like what it was. This dude's stronger than Hitmonchan. Like everything is just better, but his kicks, so he can extend his leg twice as it is.
Yeah, it's just like
2 feet legs. He's kicking at 4 feet. So if I'm at 4 feet, he's rocking my shit.
Yeah, he's rocking.
I'm dead.
Anyway,
I'm dead skis.
Yeah, I just wanted to get your opinion on that. I want to see who you would pick. Let us know in the comments who you think you have a better chance to it. I'm letting you know right now. There's only one right answer, and it's Hitmo. It's Hitmonchan. Right? If you pick Hitmonlee, you're wrong. Absolutely wrong. Absolutely wrong.
But in reality, in a real fight, I'd rather take a punch and then a kick because kick is 3 times harder than a punch.
And so I'm saying right too, because I do boxing, right? I've been boxing for about 6, almost going on 7 years now, right? I have a few fights, and I give so much respect to MMA fighters. Like y'all have like the utmost respect for me in the fighting world because I will 100% take a gloved up 12 to 16 ounce punch any day over a freaking elbow or a knee to the face or a straight kick, like a raw kick.
Yeah, dude, it's over.
Bro, that's game over.
Just think about
MMA fighters, UFC fighters. Hey, props to y'all, 100%. Y'all are the real G's. Y'all are the real G's. Not this guy. I'll admit that.
Just think about the blood stripe tradition.
Like you talk about Marine Corps blood stripe tradition?
No, motherfucker. The Army tradition. Yes, Marine Corps.
Oh, okay. We were talking about fighting, and I was like, oh, okay.
No, yeah, but think about like, if people don't know, there's a tradition that we're supposed to stop. All right, we're supposed to stop.
We're supposed to, but we don't.
Once you become an NCO, you get your blood stripes, and it's tradition for people to knee your thigh.
See, I don't. I got it from Waddy. I just straight roundhouse kicked them into their thigh.
You're fucking.
Yeah, and I got it from Waddy.
But I'd rather be punched than kneed.
Yeah, I'd rather be punched all day than be kneed, dude. Like that shit hurts, dude. Like if you've ever gotten a Charlie horse or whatever, like you know that John hurts, bro.
Then you got like 20 other dudes doing it to you. Oh no,
you're done, bro, done. Absolutely, that's because like you got to walk down a line and do it. Yeah, we're supposed to stop that, but we do it behind closed doors. Yeah. Well, we're also supposed to stop the whole like punching in chevrons into the shoulder. But dude, our gunny, I won't say like his name on the air, but our gunny, like he don't care, bro. Like he like you get promoted, and like the captain shakes your hand. He's like, "Congratulations, Marine, you earned it." And then our gunny will go up, he'll shake your hand, he'll be like, "Congratulations, good shit." And then he would just boom right in front of the captain,
hammer fist it, and you're like, ugh.
Yeah, right in front of the captain. He don't care. But then again, he's also been doing this for almost 20-some years.
A long time.
Yeah, he's been doing this shit just as about as long as I've been alive. So, he got that right. Ain't nobody gonna tell him shit. I wouldn't tell him shit.
No, I don't want to mess with him.
What you got for me? What you got for me this week? What you got?
Dude, all right, so this dude triggered me. I think I saw a video last week. It was trending on TikTok. Have you ever heard of Dr. like Dr.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So it's this. I don't know if it's gonna be bad if I say black, if I should say African American. I'm gonna go black.
Oh yeah, fuck it. Whatever.
Anyways,
It's
I
the
don't want
internet.
people to be like,
I've heard worse.
African American.
I've heard worse things on the internet. So if
But-
that's something that gets your panties wild up, get over it.
But this dude, he was on a podcast and he had the audacity to say that Eminem is not the greatest rapper because he's not black.
What?
Yeah, exactly. He was like, rap is a black people thing, so he's not the greatest rapper because he's not black. I'm like, what sense does that make? This dude's like making bangers over here since like 1999.
Yeah, bro.
And you're gonna, because he's not black, you're not saying he's
Yeah,
the
hold
greatest?
on, bro.
No,
Hold on, bro.
No,
yeah,
we got problems.
You know, dude, get out of here with that. Go take that somewhere else. And
That was garbage.
Because, bro, straight up, one day, like 50 Cent had already said it in an interview one day, right? 50 Cent straight up said, he's like, you know, he admitted that. He's like, you know, hey, like, you know, hip hop is black music. Like this, he's like, he straight up, 50 Cent said hip hop is black music. And it triggers people that there's a white man in the black man's music industry doing it better than all of them. And he's talking about Eminem. So 50 Cent has already squashed this. Eminem is outdoing everybody. He is. The Game, stop it, bro. Game, you're not better than Eminem. You're not.
Who?
You're not.
The Game?
You're not. Yeah, The Game. He swears up and down he's a better rapper than Eminem.
No.
You're not.
If anyone's probably
You're not.
at least better, it's probably
You're not.
Lil Wayne.
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah. When it comes to his like lyrical, like, I wouldn't call him puns, but like the way he just like delivers shit.
His metaphors?
His metaphor. Thank you.
He's a lyrical
His
genius.
metaphors. That man is a lyrical genius. But apparently, like in high school and college, well, he dropped out of high school, but anyway, he got his GED. But whenever he went to college, straight A student, like high A's in English, like is his best subject ever, which doesn't surprise me because man, that man is a lyrical. That man is a lyrical. Like that song that he just did with Tyga, like brand new. He said got a bag of brand new zeros, like a bag of new Funyuns, and I was like, yo, that man is crazy, dog. I'm sorry, but when it comes to burying somebody's career, Eminem is the man to do it.
Dude, he will shit on you.
He already made one artist completely change his whole entire genre of the music.
MGK?
Yeah,
Oh,
MGK.
crazy.
Yeah, he made MGK go from rapping to doing rock music now, which I'm not gonna shit on MGK's rock music. I've listened to a few of them. He's pretty good at it.
I'm just saying.
He pretty
Don't
good
say
at-
he's not the greatest because he is.
Yeah, don't say he's
That's
not.
because of his color.
Yeah, don't say he's not the greatest because he will bury your career faster than you created that shit. So, did I ever tell you about the time that I got hit in the head with a shovel?
No, dude.
Dead ass.
Like you hit yourself or someone hit you?
No, I got hit in the head with a shovel by my brother.
Eric?
Yeah, Eric.
I need Eric to come on here,
You
dude.
bastard. So whenever we were younger and my mom had to work on the weekends, we'll go to my Abuela's house, right? And we were poor, right? Well, we weren't really poor, but we made the best out of we didn't always have the nicest toys, so we always made the best of what we had at Abuela's house, right? And I shit you not, this consisted of playing with water hoses, the little the spray guns that are in the end of the water hose, shovels, rakes.
You do what you got to do. I had to
Bro,
do it at my
we
grandma's
even-
apartment. I was bored.
Bro, we went into a shed and we would go spray paint on the shed for fun. And we'd go spray paint on the fences in the alleys for fun. And we were always practicing our little graffiti and practicing our tagging. Well, anyway,
Hoodlums.
yeah, being little hoodlums. So there was one day, Eric is swinging a shovel around. I'm telling you, he has this shovel, extendo armo out, and he's just spinning in a circle. How he didn't get dizzy, bro? How he didn't get dizzy by the
doing?
yeah, how he didn't get dizzy by the time he hit me is absolute insanity. But so I, was just standing off to the side, and I saw the water hose like he's right here, diagonally in front of me, right? And I see the water hose just a little bit more behind him. And I was like, I want the water hose. Right? So I go to run towards the water hose. And as soon as I'm running, Eric is just spinning. And next thing I know, bing, I go out cold. Actually, no, I didn't go out cold. I just like immediately started crying as any kid would. Had a crack on the back of my head. I could like feel this crack on my head. Like I saw the blood on my hand, and I was like, I fucking ran inside. I was all crying, and I was like, I couldn't even make out words. Oh man, such a grand time. Such a grand
That explains
time.
a lot. That explains like why
Yeah.
you're so.
Explains why I'm so out of pocket sometimes. Why I'm so
beat
extra.
you. I swear, dude. That's why
Why I'm
beat
so
you.
extra. Oh man, do you ever have like a pet peeve of like a job or like work or something like that? Like maybe not even necessarily your job, or maybe even like a job you've done in the past that like something like about that, like just like I want to say a question per se triggers you.
A question?
Yeah.
You gotta like elaborate or explain what you got. I
Okay,
can't
so
think of nothing.
I'm gonna explain because like this happens, and this still happens to me to this day, which is absolutely crazy. Right? Whenever I used to work at Walmart, obviously, like back in the day, like whenever I was working at Walmart, which I mean they still do, but like obviously we had the blue vests, right?
Oh, I get where you're coming.
We wearing the blue vest with a big ass Walmart star on the back, right? And I'm sitting there and I'm restocking, and I'm just restocking the shelves, doing my thing, making that bag, and then here comes old Bessie McGee. Excuse me, sir. Do you work here? Run that by me one more time. Do you work here? Name tag. No, ma'am. I just wear this vest to come in here and pick up bitches. Yes, I freaking work here. Oh my God. Like the vest was not a clear giveaway. But I hate whenever I'm just like out in Walmart and I have a shopping cart and clearly like I'm shopping for things. And same thing, old Bessie McGee's just like, excuse me, sir, do you work here? And I'm just like regular street clothes. Like, does it look like I work here? No. That's just like one of those things. I just like, it still happens to me to this day. I think it's like the Walmart curse. That shit annoys me so bad. Like, don't ask me if I work here. Unless you see me in a uniform of some sort, don't ask me if I work here.
I don't really got a pet peeve. Like, I don't have one current pet peeve. My pet peeve is like if you, let's say, all right, so like you hire someone. So like for me, I have to clean at my job, right?
Right.
But the other dude, he's off on certain days, and I don't go until like later. My pet peeve is if I'm not there in the morning and the trashes get overfilled, is that no one else goes and picks them up.
Oh man.
Yeah. I get it's not your job. But for the manager that's like there, it's like if you really care about this gym and you got goons that are like just sitting there, then go like it takes like three of them, it takes like 5 minutes just to go grab all the trashes, put them back, take them out. At least for the morning.
Yeah, and like
Until
there you got like I know exactly, and you got like paper towels just like over, and they're falling out onto the floor.
And I'm sitting there, and I'll show up to work. And I'm like, I guess not your job, but like, why is gonna let this just overpile? Like,
Yeah,
why are you gonna let it overflow?
Like
that's my.
We
my
all
pet peeve.
we all collectively work here. Can we not just like collectively keep the gym looking nice?
Especially with the people that like they're not tedious, but they're like they'll come up to me like, well, we need to do this and do that. Like we need to keep this place clean or whatever. I'm like, yeah, I get it.
Oh yeah,
but
you should have
What
did
are
that.
you doing in the morning when
I'm not here and
no one
the
else
trash
is
can is overflowing?
Yeah, no, that's my only pet peeve. Is like what I have.
Or like when you have to
currently.
like come into like I mean like you said, like you come in and there's already like a clogged toilet that nobody's bothered to do something about.
Yeah. Like literally, I put it on a sign, and then the homie, I guess he didn't check it. He just like left it there. So I was like, all right, cool. I'll try to clog it again because I couldn't get the first time.
Right.
So I was like, all right, whatever, dude. That's the only pet peeve I have is like for the people that actually say that they care, they don't really Doesn't seem like you really care whenever I come in and all this is going off.
All this, like the whole establishment is just looking like a train wreck.
But this was like months ago. They got better at it because they get bored. So I'm like, all right, cool, thanks.
Yeah, you just gotta.
I'll get it from
sometimes
here.
you just gotta voice your opinion on that shit. You know what I just realized we didn't mention?
We didn't what?
We didn't mention
What? Oh yeah, we got TV.
we got TV up.
got the
Like, if you
TV.
notice, it's been like off to like this back corner over here. We
They probably can't see over there.
I can notice it, but it's on like a small corner of it. We finally got the TV up. Right now, it's just on this like asleep screensaver.
We'll get something up there eventually.
Yeah,
This
so
way.
we got
we got
the logo coming on the way. I got a buddy of mine gonna make it. After it gets done, I will reveal to y'all who made it. He's actually pretty well known on TikTok. We'll get that. We're gonna have our logo displayed on the back, or even if we have something that we're gonna discuss, and per se the video should be displayed onto the screen. We'll do that. We're gonna put this TV to use, but I was also tired of y'all just seeing my water sprinkler box hanging on the wall.
Nothing.
I don't even have to use that thing right now. It's already cold and the grass is dormant for the season, so it's not like I'm using it right now anyway.
I got something.
All right, what you got for me?
I want to talk about art real quick.
Art?
Yes.
Like Picasso?
Yeah. If you are an artist, all right, good for you. I'm not gonna try to bash on you, but art right now.
But you're gonna bash on him.
The video. I'm gonna say I bash on the videos I've seen. All right.
I'm not gonna bash on you, but I'm gonna bash on you.
What baffles me is like I'll go on TikTok or whatever it is, and I'll see people do badass paintings, like pictures that they drawn, painted.
Right.
And I get it, it's a lot of work, and they sell for good money. I'm like, all right, dude, congrats. You did give props.
Yeah.
But then I see a video of this one guy has a wall and a little trampoline. This dude hops on the trampoline with a marker, and he'll trace it and makes like a mountain, and then he stops there. Then he'll do it again, and then you got people just clap. Oh my god, they're just clapping like this dude's Picasso. I'm like, that's what you call art? Yeah. Have you not seen that video?
No.
It's like this dude with the ponytail. Not trying to bash on the dude, but
You're gonna have to find
pay a lot of money for that. I'm gonna be pissed.
You're gonna have to find this and send this to me.
This dude will literally jump on. He's like going here. He's like, whoop, and then he'll jump, and then he's tracing it. Then he'll start over, and then you see 6 lines where he traced it.
That is insane.
And then I see another video. I guess this dude made a robot,
right.
Or I don't know. I get art has a lot of meaning. I get that, but look.
Yeah, it's the hard work, the hand cramping that goes behind everything.
But
we get it.
But as an artist, if you're an actual artist, they're like, oh, that has meaning, blah blah blah. I'm like, all right, cool. Another video I saw was literally a dude. He was on he had something wrapped around him, laying on the floor, being dragged in circles.
I'm fucking sorry.
He was being dragged limp, just I was like, and then people were there just clapping. I was like, really? I came I don't know.
What?
It triggered me. If I'm gonna pay a lot of money, just go see a dude be dragged. No,
bro. You know what?
I don't know the meaning behind it. But still.
No. So speaking about that, things on the internet that make money. I am so convinced now. It doesn't take a lot to just blow up from something stupid on social media.
It depends on what it is, unless you're doing putting Gorilla Glue in your hair.
Yeah, stupid. I always thought I'm gonna start a OF. Can't say the full name because it gets tagged because it's seen now as, just where people sell naughty explicit pictures. So OF.
They're being dirty.
Yeah, they're being dirty. Cochina.
They're being dirty little
they're
girls.
being cochinas. And cochinos, his boys too.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna start an OF, right? I always thought about that. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start an OF to where it's nothing explicit, right? It's just gonna be me every day in a pair of coveralls, right?
Oh my god.
Pair of coveralls. I'm gonna have a straw hat and a piece of hay sticking out my mouth, and I'm gonna put on a good old country accent, right? And every single week, I'm gonna have a different animal in front of me, right? It's gonna be a cow or a pig or a horse, and hopefully it doesn't anger it. but I'm just gonna slap it on the ass, and then I'm just gonna look at the camera and be like, "See you again next week." No other meaning by it. Like it's literally gonna be like a 6-second video, just me. See you again next week. Different animal.
That's something different. Oh my god! I'd rather
I'm pretty sure if I did that to the horse, though, the horse would kick me in the face, and then I'd be decapitated without a head. But I feel like that, like, it doesn't take much to just blow up over something so simple.
But for OF, really?
Yeah, starting OF.
Shut the. Oh my
You
God,
gotta pay that.
you're about to piss me
You
off.
gotta pay that monthly
You're about to
subscription.
piss me off.
You gotta pay that monthly subscription to see what animal I'm gonna slap next week.
You're better doing it. You're better.
Oh
doing
man.
it on
Okay.
TikTok.
Speaking of TikTok blowing things up and making things make money, right? I gotta stop spending your money on these damn Stanley Cups, please. Just these things have been around since these things have been around since 1913. 1930, and they originally started off as cups for like construction workers and people who were up on the top of the beams and doing welding, building buildings. That's what these cups started off for. And now this Stanley Cup has blown up all over social media from the first video of that person's car who caught on fire.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, I think that's what
survived?
I think that's what like got them like all popular, and like that girl was like, "Oh, but my Stanley Cup survived." And then Stanley, like the company, they
bought her a new car.
yeah, they bought her a new car. And like since that video, everybody has been going absolutely ape shit crazy over these Stanley Cups. Like I'm talking about, like, there's lines outside of like Target and things like that.
Treat like it's Black Friday.
Yeah, like it's Black Friday. Just to get a damn
Friday.
Stanley Cup. And I'm like, why? What are we doing here? What are we doing?
I mean, there's Yeti too, you know.
Yeah,
It's
like,
the
I'm
same-
sorry, bro.
basically the same thing.
I'm sorry, bro. Give me a Yeti over Stanley any day. I'll take a Yeti over
Dude,
Stanley any day.
It's crazy how much they sell. It's like this girl I know. She's like, I bought 2 on accident. I was like, all right. So
How much was it?
Originally, they're like $55. I looked them up. If you go to Target, like those red ones that they had, like that, all those girls were tearing up, right?
Yeah.
Original price would be like $50. Granted, all right. And then she was like, well, I accidentally bought 2, and I sold the other one for like $150. And I was like, what?
I'm fucking sorry.
Cause I asked her, I was like, what's so special about these Stanley Cups being sold for $300? Like, no way. She was like, well, I sold one for $150. I gave that girl a pretty good deal. I was like, yeah, but
No,
like,
you didn't give her a good
she's
deal.
an
You
idiot
ripped her
too.
off.
I'm not gonna be.
Yeah, I mean, like she fucking
No.
she's just as idiotic for paying that much for a damn cup. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not.
Sorry, it was. Oh shit. Oh my god. Sorry, it was limited edition. Sorry,
Oh,
it was,
my
it was
God.
limited edition. All right.
That is insane.
That's what. Yeah.
Do you pay attention in class?
No, dude.
You don't.
No, I try, but I think it's like my ADD. Like I'll start thinking about other things. My brain will go in a different world.
So like 9 times out of 10, like you're in class, you're not like dead on the professor, teacher, whatever,
No,
taking
dude.
notes, paying attention, shit like
It
that.
really depends on how the class is. So like one of my classes past semester should have just been an online class. Literally wasting my time.
Oh yeah.
Like I sat there and literally
Facts.
I was playing a computer game. I looked at this girl to my right. She was watching Netflix. Looked at this girl to my left. She was shopping. Like literally, it was just a
For a Stanley
PowerPoint.
Cup.
Yeah, probably. And it's like a PowerPoint I downloaded, and I could just click through it myself. And then this teacher just went on. And I was like, all right, this is useless.
It's useless.
But it depends on the class too.
Man, so backstory from like, and, I mean, this was me in high school. If I did this in college, I'd probably fail. I don't know, maybe not.
High school's easy though.
High school is hella
Unless
easy.
you're taking AP, then that's a
Yeah.
different story.
I mean, I took a few AP classes, but not all of them.
Wasn't a
I
good
wasn't
time.
I wasn't that dedicated. I took a few, just the subjects that I knew I was good at. But so it finally hit like my senior year, right? And by this point, everybody knew me as I was asleep in class. I was always asleep in class. Class would start, do my paper, lay my head down, right? And I go to sleep, and I woke up when everybody started packing up. You know, I'd hear everybody packing up their bags. I'm like, oh shit, like we almost done? All right, cool. Well, we were in English class in my senior year, and they passed out class rankings, right? Like you see like your overall grades, and like you would see like your class rank of like where you're at with the whole entire class.
Actually, what rank were you?
So out of 350 something students in my class, I was ranked 49.
That's actually good. Out of 700 for me, I was like 141. I was like, let's go, baby.
Yeah.
That's
So
700.
I was like, yeah, I think it was like 49, maybe somewhere in between 39 and 49, right? So I was just like that short of top 10%, right? But of course, like I didn't do that many AP classes and things like that. I did a few, but not that much. So everybody's like looking around, they're like all asking each other. And granted, like they just put my paper and like kind of like slid it in between my arm and the desk because I was asleep, right? I wake up to everybody like conversating like, oh, I'm 139, I'm 164, and blah blah blah. And I wake up and I was like, ugh. I was like, what is this? I'm like, oh, it's our class ranks. And I was like, oh. Look at it. I was like, where's it at? And then I get to the top right corner. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Set my paper back down. And I go to lay my head back down, right? Go back to sleep. Go back Mimi's. This girl that was like off to like the right and in front of me, she asked me, she was like, Vega, what's your class rank? And I was like, 49. And she was like, what? How? You're always asleep. And I was like, see, the answer is quite simple, actually. I'm not fucking stupid. And she just like had the most dumbfounded look because I pretty much called her stupid because she was like 160 something. And I,
like, you're not trying hard enough.
yeah, you're not trying hard enough. I was like, I'm not stupid. And then I went back to sleep. But that's the kind of student I was in high school.
No, I was a good kid. I just sat there and I did my work, and then I get pissed off at people who like didn't understand. I'm like, dude, maybe if you paid attention, not be a idiot.
Yeah, like there's like,
the
the teacher's always like, does anybody have any questions? And like everybody understands it. But there's always that one kid. There's always that one kid that doesn't understand it.
You ever argued against the teacher like hard?
Oh, absolutely. No, 100%.
But like not just like, I don't know if you're just being a dickhead. I had one teacher. It was my anatomy class, and then we had like these easy quizzes. We took this quiz. The next day, she's like, "Hey," she's like, "I looked at these quizzes, graded them." She's like, "Y'all all got the same answer, or whatever." She's like, "You all failed." I was like, "Okay, I know for a fact I did not fail."
I 100% hate that. I hate that. Like, I even told a teacher one time. She was like, she looked at me and my buddy Matt, right? And she was like, Vega, Matt, because like everybody, like bro, even all my teachers, like they call me Vega in school. I was either Vega or Little Vega because everyone always like called me Little Vega because my brother was 2 years ahead of me, so everybody knew my brother. Well, she looked at me and my boy Matt, and she was like, Vega, Matt, why are y'all's answers from 1 through 9 the exact same? And I looked at her and I was like, I don't know, miss. Maybe because we were answering the same question?
Because we studied?
And I'm giving you the right answer to the same question?
Yeah, no. She said we failed. And I was like, no. I was like, I brought her the quiz. I was like, I know I didn't fail. And she was like, you did. Y'all cheated. I was like, no, we didn't. And she's like, what did she say? She's like, we can bring up we can look at it. I was like, all right, let's look at it. And lo and behold, guess what?
What?
Wrong quiz that she gave out. Gave out the wrong quiz. She's like, oh, yeah, that was my mistake. I gave out the wrong quiz. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, crazy.
I was like, I know I got a hundo.
Yeah, dude, I hated that. That shit was absolutely crazy.
No. Mm-mm.
But oh man, there was one time too. So I don't know if y'all like whenever you were in school, if you got your phone taken up, did you have to pay to get it back?
Pay?
Yeah.
No.
So
okay.
So check it out. Check game.
That's bad.
Yeah, check game. Yeah, it is bad. It's illegal.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's illegal.
Right. So it's illegal. Right. And I actually figured this out from my brother because he did the same thing, and lo and behold, it happened to me. Right. So I got my phone taken up during class one time. It was actually my senior year. Got my phone taken up in class. Teacher took it to the straight to the principal's office, right? Or she took it to the AP that was in charge of my grade, right? His name was Mr. Trevera. Normally, I don't put people's names out like that, but I'm putting his name out like that. His name was Mr. Trevera. This man was a straight jerk. Like, I hated this man with everything in my freaking soul. And I went into his office and I was like, "Hey, Mr. T, I'll take my phone back." He's like, "Okay, Mr. Vega, here's your phone. It's gonna be $15." And I was like, "Yeah, no, I'm not doing that." And he's like, "That's the rules, Mr. Vega. It's $15 to get your phone back, or you're not getting your phone back." And I was like, again, like I said, Mr. T, I'm not giving you $15 for my phone. You're actually just gonna give me my phone, and I'm gonna leave this office, and I'll act like we didn't have this conversation. He's like, "Nope, Mr. Vega." He's like, "Unless you got $15, you're not getting your phone back. You know the rules." And I was like, yeah. So here's the thing. No, and like out of the corner of my eye, I saw the cop who always like would patrol the schools, right? He was like the school resource officer. We just called him, I won't say his real name, but his nickname, we called him Moose, right? I seen him walking, and I go open the door, and I'm like, "Moose." And he's like, "What's up, Vega? What you doing, man?" I was like, "Hey, come here real quick. I got a question for you." He walked inside. He's like, "Cool, man." He's like, "What's up, man? What's going on? You staying out of trouble?" And I was like, "Yeah, yes and no." I was like, "I got my phone taken up in class." He's like, "Vega, come on now, man." I was like, "But will you please tell Mr. T that it's illegal to take up and resell back personal property? I'm not paying to get my phone back." And bro, my boy Moose, he looked at Mr. Vera and he's like, "Mr. Vera," he's like, "Actually, that's the law." He's like, "And if I see Mr. Vega pay $15 to get his phone back, I'm gonna have to put these cuffs on you and we're gonna take a ride." And he was like, gave me my phone back, didn't say a word. And I was like, "Thanks, Mr. T. You have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow." And I walked out. My boy Moose walked out and he's like, "Hey." I was like, "What's up?" He's like, "I know that's like school policy and all that." He's like, "But don't go around telling everybody that." And I was like, "Nah, bro, I got you." I was like, "I just know the law." I was like, "I'm not finna pay to get my phone back." That's stupid.
That's yeah. It's
Yeah,
who,
yeah.
Why?
Mr. T did not like. I don't know, bro. That's just like how a lot of Texas schools are. I don't even know if they do that now, but whenever I was in school, yeah, you had to pay to get your phone back. I was not finna do
Was
that.
it common though in other schools?
Oh yeah, I know like plenty of other schools here in Texas that they did that shit too.
I don't know.
It's crazy.
I don't know.
Yeah, but I was like, yeah, nope, not doing that.
All right, are you ready for story time?
Bro, hit me with it. You told me this since the beginning of the week, and I'm ready to hear this shit.
I've been telling it. I got a DM. Like, this is like Saturday, Sunday. This is last week. Anyways, let's go ahead. I wake up one morning.
After taking a snooze.
Or maybe it was like the night before. I just decided to answer him late. Anyways.
Right.
Let's say this dude's name's Max, right?
Okay.
Max. I'm pretty sure I've seen him around town. Not here, but my hometown. I've seen him around a few times. A couple times. I think he's like I don't know. Anyways, this dude DMs me. He's like, "Hey man." He's like, "I got a question." So I was like, "Man, what's this dude want? Like, I don't even know you, bro. Like, we ain't homies like that." I was like,
"I don't know you like that, son."
So I was like, "What's up, bro?" And he's like, "Are you single?" I was like,
"Hold on." It was like, first off, why are you a dude asking me if I'm single?
So
first off,
in my head, I was like, this dude's. I asked him, I was like, "Why, bro?" Because I was like, he's either gonna. There's two options. Either he's gay
and he's coming out the closet to you,
or maybe he has a friend that probably knows me and she wants to hook me up. All right, I was like, I was like, but
yeah,
more like
those are your only two options.
I was like, he's probably gay. So I was like, "Why, bro?" And then he's like, "I just want to see if you want to have a threesome."
What?
I was like,
no,
that's not what I expected. So I was like, I was being a little nosy. I was like, I want to see like why, what. I just need to know
what's the full situation here.
So I was like, with who? And then later, I'm gonna tell you, like this dude it was weird the way like he was messed. Like I don't know if this dude was Englishing or not, but he sends a picture. He like with these two. And I was like, and it was like this dude and this girl. And I was like, they want to threesome? And he was like,
"Are they swingers or something?" Like,
yeah.
Yo.
And I'm trying to remember the messages on top of my head. I deleted them because I was like, I don't want this weird shit in my phone. And then he was like, "Yeah." And I was like, who is this? Like your homie? Like who is
Like,
this?
how do you know
Like,
these people?
Like why? But then like the
Like,
message-
how do you know these people, and why do you know these people?
but the thing about it, I looked at his Facebook. It was like the same dude, but I was like, maybe it's a twin brother. But he was like, I was like, is this like they do this all the time? He's like, yeah, they do. He's like, I do it too. But like he was like referring to himself. He's like it was him, but he was saying he like it was another guy. I'm like, dude, like you're not making sense here.
What? Yeah.
Yeah, but so he's like, you want to have threesome? I was like, no. I was like, why?
I'm good.
Then he's like, my girl. He's like, we want to do it. He's like, we just need to know if you have a big dick. He's like, so he's like, if you're down, just send a dick pic. And I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that.
Negative.
I didn't tell him that.
How do I know you're not gonna blackmail me?
And so I was like, bro, I'm not gonna do you like that. That's what I said. I was like, I'm not gonna do you like that. He's like, well, they're all about it. That's when he's like referring to him as they or him, whatever it is.
What?
I was like, I'm not about
Nah,
it. He's like, no.
yeah,
He's like, it's good, bro. I was like, are y'all swingers? Like, is this like an open relationship?
Nah, like if I go to your house, it's gonna be an upside down pineapple on the table and shit. Like, nah.
I was like, are y'all swingers? He's like, yeah, we kind of are. And I was trying to push the limits.
That is wild.
I was like, I'm not gonna do it, but she's kind of pretty, so I was like, if this is an open relationship, I was like, I ain't trying to do threesome, but I was like, I'll take the girl, like for myself. He's like, no, man. He's like, we do it together, and I was like, I'm not doing it, dude.
I'm out. Oh, I'm out of here.
But he's like, yeah, we only ask random people that we don't know, just to have a chance. And I was like, dog, like, no.
You got a lot of faith asking people you don't know, asking complete strangers.
Asking strangers for a threesome, like
I don't even know. Like, I don't even really
like
know
you're asking
who
me for a
you
dick
are,
pic.
dog.
Like, you want to look at my dick? No.
Yeah, no, we not doing. We not doing
This
that.
dude had me baffled, and I was like,
That is-
I was like, I'm done, dude.
That is absolutely insanity. That's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, that dude and his girl. Yeah,
it was just so weird. He's like him, and then I was like, dude, like just say it's fucking you.
Yeah.
Don't say it's him.
Call law enforcement. Call the law enforcement. Yeah, we got one. Yeah, it's one of those.
No, like I don't know about you, but like fight a girl, like I'm not. Like
Yeah,
no one's gonna
nobody's
bang my girl.
Nobody's
I'm not
sharing
having
my person with me.
No one's sharing my girl.
Nobody's sharing my person with me. Yeah, no, that's a hard negative. It's gonna be a big fat no.
But yeah, that's what I had to explain, because
That is.
I was flabbergasted.
Yeah, I don't even know how I would like react to that. That is insane. That is crazy. Well,
Call it.
we call it
Ready to
on
PP.
Yeah, we're gonna call it on this one. Thank y'all for joining us this week on episode 9 on the Garage Goon podcast. I am your host, DJ Vega.
I am J Panda.
And we will see you guys next week. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe. We're posting weekly videos. And, we just hope we're making your day.
Hopefully.
Everybody tuning in. Hope you're making your day. Hoping, bringing you some laughs for like a good 45 minutes. We're going to get out of here, and we will see you guys next week.